All right. What up? What up? What up, everybody? I'm back. We are back. So anyway, I just got a call from my brother, and I'm just feeling kind of like wondering why I have this thing I'm feeling about my life is kind of like what other people think of me and why they think of it is because I guess I just be honest and say things what's on my mind. So I got a class at night on nighttime. I just explained to him that unless I call him, not to call me because it's interruption. But I'm not being mean or anything like that. I just, like I said, I do have classes at night now. I'm supposed to be at this present time studying, which I'm not because I need to get this out and say, all right, the reason I was going to do this because earlier today at work, I got blamed for something that I didn't have anything to do with. I mean, on the days that I'm not even there, I get blamed for stuff. And that's what I kind of like wanted to bring up or say something. Things happen in life where people know who they are, people talk about things, and things come out. And, I'm not stupid. I mean, I know there's certain things I could talk about, which is like really private. But then I'm not talking about people, like I said, made a video one time before, the video about friends. Okay, friends basically do things, and sometimes they got to look back and wonder if it was their fault or if they take responsibility and do things like that. And they want to know if you're talking about them. Well, if you know the saying, if the shoe fits, wear it. I mean, because most of the time when you talk about things that happen in your life, it's kind of like something that happened in the past and it's true. And then things you actually just move on and just go on with your life and just keep on going as far as you're going to live. But sometimes certain things happen and certain people can't deal with your moving on, or they just have problems with you going somewhere or moving further. And then it becomes a problem later on. They don't need to know how to let things go or leave things as they should be. Just leave it alone. Let it go. If life is not doing things for you or doing you right, it's like what it said, if you got lemons, life is giving you lemons made, make lemonade. Sometimes you have to do that. And I mean, I've done some things in my life, a lot of things. I mean, I be not gonna say I'm the only person in the world that hasn't done anything wrong, but I don't think I did anything too much wrong for someone to be like bitter with me or mad at me. Even like now today, certain things that I've done. I'm more concerned about things like I guess in the immediate. I'm like, I guess a little petty, as they say. I mean, little things I worry about, but then why? A lot of us, we are basically living from day to day, and some of us aren't going to make it through this uh, pandemic or this COVID thing because it's been so mentally stressful that you know it's going to take really strong people, and it's going to take like a lot of us that aren't going to make it because of this stupid thing, because of greed and jealousy, or either envy and stuff like that. A lot of things is going to be because we can't understand that people alone once they're get somewhere in life, and we can't like be appreciative and let them go on and move on with their lives. So anyway, let's say today, one of the things that happened at work, or I said this training program I'm in, I can get in trouble for talking about it. That's why I don't say no names. I don't say names. I don't talk about people and talk about them in direct in general. But the people I talk about, conversations that I have, um, they are tending to be taken the way they should be taken. Some things need to be said in life. Some things do need to be talked about. So, I mean, if I had a friend or ex-girlfriend or someone like that, and I mentioned their name, if I had, I'd never just bring out and talk about their name. Um, Maybe I've been in conversation and I know my friend always tell me, he said, you be on live, you be broadcasting. And I know this because people can't see it, they're going to hear it. All right. So I'll say something. I mean, I'm not just being disrespectful. Look at that. I can't even say what I want to say because I'm just so not upset. I'm just speaking my mind. And people aren't not or should not speak their minds. What is the point of living if you can't speak your mind? Because see, it seems like a form of slavery. Somebody don't want you to say things or talk about things. And it's like things that need to be said, as I said in the beginning. Some things need to be said. All right. So I get to the point where I don't let things bother me as much now. I try to stay out of other people's business. I try not to get things started or tend to step on toes. I stay to myself. I try to not deal with people because see, I find that people right now at this point are really frustrated because of this COVID situation and stuff like that. And they're not really being like intelligent. They're thinking only of themselves and they're selfish and they're being ignorant. So, I mean, my conversations basically, like I said, if I got on the phone and I'll be talking to somebody and that happens to be about a person and they bring up their name, I don't say anything. I just feed into whatever the conversation is about. And I know, and maybe I might have recorded some things that I said on there and I ain't never back down from saying somebody. If I said anybody's name specifically, it's because in the conversation it came up. In that conversation, it doesn't have to be aired. It doesn't have to be put out. Like it's like I directly went towards them. That's why they have copyright laws. That's why they have demeanor. What's up, Jeff? Yo, what's that thing going on your face? Why you got that on your face?
I just came outside.
I know.
You was knocking on my door?
Nope. I was not looking for you.
I guess you ain't looking for me, huh?
Not today. You glowing.
I'm what?
You got glitter on you, and you glowing.
Where's that? I'm glowing.
Yeah, not like that way. Just a glitter. It's all on you.
Where's that?
It's on your body. Look at you. I can see. God, lady, you interrupted my show. You calm down. So anyway, I just wanted to say a statement today. My supervisor said something to me about a computer having problems at work. Now, I mean, I can't stand, this is one thing I can't stand, somebody that knows nothing about computers. They don't know exactly everything. I'm not saying I know everything about computers, but I do know if you log in.
You on your video?
Yeah.
And you stop when you supposed to talk.
I can do what I want. It's live, sure. I'll do what I want to do. Why you always trying to find out what I'm doing? No, anyway, so yeah, you just got in?
Yeah, I just told you that.
I mean, you came over here first before you went home.
No, I just.
Why you all up in my microwave?
Why you up there? You still got that bread, that Mediterranean bread?
I'm gonna get rid of it. Dang.
When did we go there?
Last week. That's a week old.
That was last week?
Yeah. Anyway.
That was more than last week.
2 weeks ago.
Then. Exactly.
Well, see you in a little bit. That's my neighbor. She cool. That's what I said. Anyway, me and her have an understanding. That's why she can walk up in here and she doesn't knock. She walks up in here whenever she feel like it, though. I don't have a thing against that because, I mean, I know I could have locked my door. But anyway, she is respectful as far as me discussing things. I mean, I don't rightfully out talk about people. So she just came in on the middle of my conversation, and y'all don't have to even worry about that. That's something that we have an understanding. But it's this thing about my supervisor tells me that I did something wrong. I'm always doing something wrong. Why do you always find something wrong with what I do at work? And it's not really my job. It's like we're not supposed to call it work. It's a training program. The training program that I'm in basically is it's really placebo because it's not a real job counseling or job variance. It's something that somebody put together just to give you opportunity to look for work. All right. It's still something that you can do on your own. You don't need somebody else to do that. And then that's the thing what I'm talking about. There's things that people create purposely not to let you like be great. You know, it's like things that you're supposed to be doing or you should be doing. You can't do because there are people out there that don't want you to do that. They won't want to see you succeed. They want to see you go further than you are, doing. So, like I said, I had maybe said somebody name in a conversation, which I'm not going to bring it up because if that person didn't know and they shouldn't be in my conversation or my video, like stalking and checking out what I'm doing. Because this is like, it goes back to when I used to make videos on YouTube. I'm sorry, I'm on YouTube, on Facebook. I would talk about certain things, and the things that I talk about, if they're related to whatever you've done in your life or whatever you're doing and stuff, I can't stop you from doing what you do. Like I said, I always say this, you know who you are. You know exactly who I'm talking about. I don't have to say like, your name. It doesn't have anything to do with it. No one can see a picture of you. No one knows exactly who am I talking about. If I say your name, it's just because that's your name and I was in a discussion with somebody. So if I mentioned or said anything that was offensive, I would like retract that. But I am not going to say something and be smart enough to say that I will not ride or just be bringing up your name in my conversations or anything that has something to do with me. So I'm just saying, if like I said, it's the thing getting permission to put videos or pictures up online. It doesn't have anything to do. You can't say slanderism or slanderous things because you talk about a name or somebody. Everybody may be a different person. I may not have brung up your name as far as like telling everybody in a direct way to stay away from this person or stay away from people like that. And the conversation that I've had with a friend who's actually told me about his ex-wife, and he told me about things that she done, I may have rung it up, but I never said a name directly and said who it is. And the conversation basically is not about them. This is not all about them. This platform, this is what I'm talking about. This is not for you all to say, well, I got problems. I got things that I want to air out or want to vent. All right. It's like I'm just saying things right now that just to let you know that this is my live and I'm saying what I say and I'm going to do what I want to do because I have to do this for myself, not for everybody to be talking about, oh, yeah, well, you're out there, this, and that. No, I'm not doing that. Okay. I'm not going to use you to help me move on in my life and stuff. And like it's my platform and my vehicle to get somewhere in life like that. But I'm not going to let you stop me from saying things. And I ain't got nothing to say. If it's something that you feel or anybody feel that I have to bring up on my live about them, I appreciate it not to even bring it up in the conversation. Don't even say anything to me about it because I don't want to even have to think about it. I don't even want to have to say that I owe you an apology because I brought your name up or I said something because frankly, I don't give a fuck. If that's the word I can see. That's why I have to make sure that this is not for kids because I'm going to say something and it's going to be, like I have to apologize for it. Life shouldn't be something that you have to apologize. You live life every day. Everybody lives under somebody else's thumb or somebody else's rule because they don't like what they do. Like I said, let me clarify this and get this right. I'll get in trouble because I let people take my life away from me instead of me living my life for me. All right. I let other people manipulate me. I let people make me feel bad, make me feel like I've done something wrong. I've never had to feel that way. If I did something wrong, apologize for living, then that's the only thing I apologize for getting here on my own, where I'm at in my life today is like, you know what? The one thing I think about in this COVID has made me aware, or maybe woke me up. While my life is really important to me. I mean, I have to think about with the jobs that I've been filling out applications for. I have to get things where people are looking at things that I've done in my life, my resume to show that I've done things that they're interested in me and things that I can do. And never got to the point where I have to apologize for living. But now it seems like I got people that are upset with me or mad at me because I'm living my life, you know. But I'm not saying no names because I can't anymore. I mean, I'm supposed to be not mentioning their names or saying things because it's offensive. It's like it's something. If you don't like what I'm saying, don't come into my broadcast. That's all. I can't say anything else more than that or better than that. I mean, like I said, those are things that I'm going to talk about, and I don't care. I really don't care for people to come in my broadcast if they think it's all about them, because it's not. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk about people that want me to be taking time for me to think of their life and what they're going through versus mine. You know, this is basically all about me. I'm like, I'm gonna be selfish for real. That's how it is. It's called being greedy. It's called being selfish. It's called being unsensitive. And I would be the only one in the world that's like that. Come on. I mean, I'm not insensitive. I care about people. I got to the point where I do things for people, and I don't even have to do that. I mean, look, I know it might be a money issue. It might be things that's going on. I'm giving people money that I don't normally just give them money, you know, or expect something from it. I mean, I spent money on things that I don't even realize that I'm saying, why am I spending money on people I don't even know? We're giving them things. You know, I'm not expecting nothing back. It's like sometimes some people don't want to give you things back because they can't. They don't have the means of giving it back. But then if they really believe in you or if they care about you, they'll give it back. They'll just, like I said, they take it as a loan. They say, well, I was down and out and I needed some things at a time. I needed this. And you gave it to me here. I'm giving this back. You know, that's the way I would take it in life. But some people just think they can take advantage of you and just take things from you and like you owe it to them. You know, I don't know anybody anything that I haven't given out myself that I want to give out. You know, because like you said, that's like somebody sticking you up. That's like they saying they're gonna make you give them something. You know, but anyway, getting off of that, going back into I'm going back and forth. See, this is how this works. Because this is how my life is. It's saying it's fucked up because other people have been manipulating me all the time. So I gotta change that. All right. So the time right now, I'm trying to look and see. I don't know. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 11:06 p.m.
All right, thank you. 11:06. I should be making. Taking time for my homework. And I'm sitting up here making videos and stuff, which I know I had to get this out the way. But I just wanted to say, for those of you all who came in at the last minute or right now, just coming up, what happened to me at my training program. Persons blaming me or saying that I'm messing up the computers, and there's always something at my job. But I'm the one that's being asked to write memos or write things up, requests that we have to get the computers fixed, or there's something that's done or need to be done. We need certain equipment. I need to install the software. I don't know everything about computers and everything I need to do, but they're using me as far as when they need something done, I have to do it. I gotta be the one that sets up the computer systems, install the software. I'm kind of like, you know, they use me for things that they need, their purposes and what they want. But when they don't need me, then, you know, why are you here? What are we going to do with you? You know, things like that. See, that's the thing I can't stand. and I don't like that. You know, it's like there are certain things I could say which would seem racist or seem like things, but this is the way I've been raised. And I know when I'm doing something, and if you don't have anything to do, somebody's gonna say, well, we're gonna find you something to do. I can't stand when the people do that. Really. I mean, especially when you're doing something like what I'm involved in and what I'd like to do, they're gonna find me something to do. Okay. I do not like that. I mean, I'm not even supposed to be at that place. I mean, I'm realizing and finding out my gifts and my talents. See, that's the one thing I was saying about when you go through what I'm going through or what the COVID is bringing up. The COVID is something. It's like a cover up. Everything that has been brought to light is like they said. Whenever you see the truth, it's going to be brought to light. Okay, the COVID basically is like somebody created this in order for it's economics. It's also about population. Okay, poverty and all that other stuff. It's like it's still going to be like problems in the world and everything like that today. But I mean, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, the president don't even know who I am. He don't even care who I am. Not unless I start making money or start doing something big, where it gets to a point where, like I say, it's interfering with money in his pocket, or it's like got something to do with his riches or however his you know, whatever he's going through. I don't know. It ain't got nothing to do with me because he don't ever phases me. But he's never gonna meet me. I don't care to meet him. But it ain't got nothing to do with me in my life. And this fake news thing, see, that's what it is. He keeps using it, calling it fake news, fake news. I was like, how the news fake when somebody's reporting stuff and it's going on? It's not fake. There's nothing fake about that. This is like real. It's like things are happening right now. You know, it's called current events. What's going on in the world today? Well, the COVID situation has not ended. You know, I get tired of having to wear a mask to go to work. I'm going somewhere to find employment that I can't find because there are no jobs out there. So look at it. This is what I do every day in the morning. And I'll be like having to look for this and find this time to watch this thing now because I don't know. By now, it's like it's probably got every one of those viruses or germs. And then everybody keeps saying what it is. This is a virus and not a damn virus. It's a bacteria. You know, virus is something you can kill and get rid of. Bacteria is something that evolves and keeps growing or even keeps to a point where it changes itself and evolves so it can stay alive. It needs the host. It needs some place to stay or live. So you'll get that thing straight. This is not a damn virus. It's a bacteria. It's something that we are really not thinking what's going on. So this is a type of control. All right. Now listen now, you're gonna see if you can hardly hear me. I can talk with this on. I'm wearing this mask and it's like, okay, this is what I have to do all day long. All right. Go to a training program or sit up in the office. All right. So I'm breathing my own air in constantly. All right. This is carbon monoxide. This is my air that I'm breathing in every day, constantly breathing in my own air because I'm not really getting a chance to exhale, let the air get out my lungs. I'm breathing in my same air constantly. That is like stupid as fuck. You know, if I said it, I'm just saying it again. That's stupid. You understand? The most craziest thing of it is that we have to live our lives like that. We got to go places. We can't go to the store without a mask. Can't go to restaurants without a mask, but you can eat there. If you eat there, how are you going to eat the food? What, we're going to eat it through your mask. You got to take the mask down in order to eat. Okay. You got to wash your hands constantly. You should be washing your damn hands in the first place before you even start to eat. Okay. You want to put the food in your mouth if you touch the food or your utensils and they dirty. That's stupid. Everything that this fake news and all this other stuff, the president got y'all like scared and we got to live this way. That's where they want you to live in fear. When you're living in fear, you're not really living. That's just how they got us controlled. Now I gotta explain who is they. They. Every time I say that they, when I say that, sometimes it upsets people because I don't be specific and I don't give a name. I say I'm having a conversation and I say they. Okay, then they get upset. Talking about, well, who is they? Why do you speak upon the fact that I say they? They is like let's say a subject, or it's just I don't know how you would say it. They is just like a book. A book with no name basically is a book. So you saying I'm talking about a book. A book is fictional. A book that has a title to it, a story, or it has something, anything that they can just like keep the conversation to a point where it's like they want to keep you from talking about what the subject is about or what you having a conversation. And that's why I said, now when I bring this up, if I say they know who I'm talking about. That's why I say that. They know. Everybody is becoming the point where I say they is just an object. They is just a focus of expression. All right. So when I say they know who I'm talking about, they already know who I'm talking about. They are the ones that come to you and say, well, you was talking about me and stuff like that. But this is how I feel. And I'm going to say this right now. When I'm having a conversation, I'm talking to somebody and they always get upset. They get mad at me. Now, who is they? All right. They is just a subject or a person of interest, but they know who I'm talking about. Okay. So when I talk to you and we having a conversation, you interrupt me and say, oh, well, I can't talk. We both can't talk at the same time. No, that is not having the conversation. That's you dictating. That's you telling me what you want to tell me. And then if I say something back, I'm not supposed to really say anything. Or I'm supposed to wait until you finish talking. That's not having a conversation. That's like saying I can't disagree, or I'm telling you, no, I don't want you. You can't tell me what to say. No. That's like telling me I don't want to hear what you have to say. Okay, but you ain't got to listen to what I'm saying or what I have to talk about. So that's why in my conversations, I feel like if you tell me I can't interrupt you or not saying that's very seems like you want to say what you want to say, but I can't talk back to you. That's like I'm gonna be a parent, or you can't say things, unless I give you permission to speak. That is not a conversation to me. That's like somebody dictating and telling me what they want me to know or what they want me to do, and they ain't asking me what I feel about it, how I feel in the sense of response to that. And I don't appreciate that I can't say anything. It's like, don't say nothing. Don't talk while I'm talking. I cannot stand when somebody does that. Then this thing about this mindset. You don't have a mindset. A mindset of what? What is your mindset on? That's what you want. Your purpose. You got an opinion. You got a point where you can say what you want to say, and I can say what I want to say. This is how I feel. Say I got our right to say what I feel. It's not only about you. It's like that's why we have a point of conversation. All right. That's why we talk things out, or we talk to each other. We talk about things and we have a conversation. But when it gets to the point where you tell me, which, just only listen to me, I'm talking right now. I can't stand when somebody does that. Like I have nothing to say. But then when they finish, it's not like, oh, well, what do you want? What do you want to talk about? You ain't talking to me. You're not responding. It's not rhetorical. All right. Whatever you're saying, I don't want to respond. I don't feel like I just owe you an explanation. But that's how some people are in life. You go to work, or you go to a place of business, or you go somewhere and they expect something from you. All right. But you don't want to go there. All right. You got to give them a reason for you not showing up. Okay. You got to be there on time. You got to be there to do something, and you're not getting anything out of it. Why in the hell are you going? Okay. What's the point? Why is it doing something for somebody else it's better for you to work for somebody else instead of for yourself. All right. These things you can't have control over. Somebody's going to tell you, well, if you don't do this, you don't do that. You're gonna suffer a consequence. A consequence of what? Like living? Because the thing of it is, and I hate to say this, but everybody knows this is true. One day, we all gonna die. I mean, I know that ain't something that we all want to talk about or discuss, but we're not gonna be here forever. And some things we don't like realize that when we are living, that when death comes along, it changes things. It changes the way we react to things in the world. And that's why I said this COVID situation is going to make a lot of people wake up, going to put things in perspective, going to make people think. I know there's a lot of deaths that's been blamed on this COVID and a lot of things. But when it changes the fact that you can't go to a funeral and pay your respects, okay, it's crazy. I mean, that's like saying you love somebody and then you can't pay your respects, even when they're gone. I mean, they're not going to be here no more, but I mean, the last thing you get a chance to do is pay your respects to somebody. And say they take that away from you and they taking that away from you, man. It's crazy, And I believe that this situation, like I said, it can go away. They can make it go away if they want to, because I believe that if there's anything, is there a cure for it? I mean, there got to be a cure for it. If they created it, there's got to be a cure for it. But the thing of it is like the cure is risky. All right. I'm getting sick of breathing my own air every day. Have to protect myself from people that may have it versus people that don't have it. And then how you know when they're going to get it or don't know, contracted right now. All right. Today, was it today or tomorrow or whatever? It's supposed to be the first day of fall. Okay. Now this thing's been around almost a year. And the year 2020, when it came out, I guess in February, around February, March, something like that. I haven't been to the doctor since then. Now it's coming back around. It's October. And then we got November, December, January, February. We have 5 months before this comes back to when it started again. How in the hell can a bacteria be around for a whole year and y'all don't know how to cure it? And y'all saying that we got to live our lives like this now, breathing in our own carbon monoxide, which is killing us. And we're not able to breathe the air because of bacteria or whatever's in the air, and it's going to kill us. So either way it go, we all going to die somehow. It's going to be either fast or slow. I don't know how it's going to go, but some way or other, we're not living anymore. We're like afraid to live. Every day, got to get up, go do something. It's a routine. And it's like there's no difference. There's no change. Things going on. And it's crazy. I mean, we're not living no more. It's like we're getting up every day to do the same thing, to stay out the way. We're not living our life anymore. We're giving up. I'm just thinking, I was just recently thought about, I got an art class and we had to meet for the first time. And I met my art teacher. We outside, but we got to socially distance ourselves. I've never been in no art class where I have to be away from people that I can't see their work. And right now today, I can see their work, but I have to see it online. I got to submit it. I mean, it's like, okay, if I draw this picture, you see my pictures that I'm drawing, what good is it if nobody else can see it? I mean, you're going to see it for a grade. You're going to see people. I mean, look at it. We can't even show off our work to each other and stuff, or to the teacher until time comes when we're meeting in class. That sucks. It really does. We're not living our lives. I mean, I got a little ego that I look at that and I think how cool it is to be able to put my artwork up on it and draw. And I want to order these gloves. I got to get these gloves through Amazon. It's like I got a drawing tablet. And man, I'm so busy worrying about trying to find a job, and I can create a job in a minute. And it depends on what people out there. I'm sorry, people want out of life. Things. I've gotten to a point where people don't even care about things no more, man. I mean, it's like you can't even go nowhere, like no restaurant, no more social events. I mean, are people still making movies to even go see? It make you wonder about that. What are they doing in Hollywood? People aren't making movies anymore. Why are they making movies? For what? There's nobody going to be at the theater or the show to see them. It's like everybody's got stuck. Worrying about what's going on with this pandemic, and I'm so tired of this shit. I really am. And I want to go outside without a mask on, take my chances. See if I'm okay. I mean, the window's open right now, so I can basically breathe. I want to be breathing in the same air. It's like, why am I in the house breathing the same air all the time, every day? Every time I get up in the morning, it's the same routine. My leg is hurting, my arm is hurting, my shoulders hurt. I'm in pain from stress. My stress is caused by going somewhere that I don't want to be. The job is not a job. All right. It's a training program. The training program consists of people that get on your nerves purposely. They have no goal or no end or project, whatever it is. It's nothing to do. It's like you're doing things over and over renditiously for what? It's not producing anything. Nothing's coming out of this. I mean, I can stay at home. I can be at home broadcasting. I can't make money at work. Can't do my classes at work as an excuse. There's always something in life that's stopping you from doing something. It's called taking up your time. Things we got to do. We got to prioritize. We got to do it. Whatever is important, what's really important, that's what we got to start doing. What really matters. They got this thing right now. And they're on this drive called Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. No, all lives matter. Okay, everybody's lives matter. Everybody that's ever been born on this planet. Even the racists, Ku Klux Klan, all those people. For some reason, they had a purpose to be here. All right, what their purpose is, what their reason is, I don't understand. There's no room for hatred. There's no room for bigotry. There's no room for racism. There's things that people are not realizing, that we are supposed to be living in this world because there's a reason for us to be here. God, or you want to call him Jah, or you have a purpose in life. There's some reason that you're here, because it's got to be, because there's no reason. Why would we be here if it wasn't a reason or purpose for that? And I feel like there are people in life that some people are spiritually gifted. Some people are able to deal with the world, deal with things in life because they have God in their life, the Lord, Jesus Christ. Everybody, they don't understand that there's a purpose to be here. Why are we here in the first place? We wouldn't be here if it wasn't meant to be. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that because that got me at the point where I got to talk about religion. I don't want to talk about religion right now because I'm really a very spiritual person, but my spirituality is being questioned by somebody that's like just got finished coming back from living the life I guess they said a testimonial life would be somebody went through something, and they can testify and say that they have actually done these things, and they will realize, they witness that they are the ones that can say that they are glad they gave their life to Jesus. or God, or whatever. I ain't got no problem with that. I'll say his name, you know, but I just can't understand why there's a Jesus. Jesus is the Son of God. God, as the only way we can speak to God if we go through His Son to speak to Him when we every day. If we love God, God loves us. We don't have a personal relationship with Him. Then how is it that we are not able to speak to Him? We got to pray. To mentioning about God is, like I said, the Creator. We are creators. God created us in His own image, but we're not doing what He gave us that gift for, to create things and do things. We are like making excuses for living. Okay, we're not doing what He gave us a gift to do these things. I mean, like, hey, I'm not using my talents and my gifts and stuff to do what I'm supposed to be doing. Like I said, I don't know how I got caught up in this. I love this broadcasting thing. Broadcasting to me is like not the best thing that's ever happened to me, but it's a good thing that's happened to me. All right. Because I have videos on my page and I can look back at that. I'll say, look, see it? These are my dentures. We're going to be honest, be straight. They're my teeth. I paid for them. Well, anyway, we don't go through that, how they paid for them. It's like, hey, it looks better than what it was when I had none at all. Okay. But now that I got some, all right, and this is what people like. They like to see you looking good. They like to look and everything like that. But man, I guess you're supposed to be like ashamed to tell them that that's what you got in your mouth. You worried about my mouth. You should be worried about what's coming out of my mouth more than like looking in my mouth to find out what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's what the cool part is. It's all live, and you can see what I'm talking about right now. And those of you all who already know me, I'm not gonna. As I said, I can bite my tongue because I got teeth in it now to bite it, which is dangerous because it hurts like hell. Anyway, one night I was on my broadcast and we was like having fun and stuff, and then my friend, he mentioned to me about me not having them in my mouth, and I was like, hey, I'm sure by now people probably know, but that's not the subject. That's the thing where we are all having a problem with right now is appearance. It's about appearance and what we look like. We got to look a certain way, because if you don't look a certain way, don't nobody want to talk to you. That's all it is. It's like you got to have a certain look about yourself. You know what? I can't stand this. I gotta go through. I'm saying I'm jumping through hoops for other people, living my life for them. The young lady across the hall has woke me up to, like living a life that you should be living versus the living life that you want to. Because it's not what you want to do, it's what God has installed for you. But if you don't fulfill the things that He's given to you and the gifts and the talents, then you wasted your life. That's what I'm saying. So, I'm going to talk some shit because I know I haven't done it in a while. But I know the videos that I made previously, if you looked at them, I see I come a long way. That's why I like this live. Live chat. Nobody's talking to me right now, but even though I'm just rattling on my own, sometimes some people come in there and they may miscellaneously come in, But anyway, at the point where I was at, I was talking. Yes, I was talking about certain things and saying stuff. So the people at my training program have me doing things that's supposed to be helping me find employment, and I'm not really finding anything. I'm getting interviews, I'm doing things, and I'm learning stuff as I go along. Like I had an online interview, And man, the guy's talking to me on Zoom, but I had a problem with that because I don't know how to use Zoom. All right, which I'm learning, and I got a seminar. I mean, not a seminar, a Zoom conference tomorrow about educating myself even more on Zoom. But the thing where I'm compromised is at work. It's saying that I'm not supposed to do certain things that are risk security reasons. All right. Now, if the job where we at is supposed to like get us prepared and ready for um, getting employment or finding employment, if this is way the new thing is the new medium or the new way in life, we basically supposed to be like using computers, and conversations are based going to be on with Zoom, some live chat. That's the thing about it, it's the interactivity. It's like live chats and stuff like that. Everything is going to be like I'm doing right now on this platform. It's live, but the 1,000 subscriber thing, now that's the killer part. You got to get 1,000 subscribers in order to get a mobile account, so you can send video up straight from your phone to go able anywhere to be mobily, live. That's the crazy part. But you got to do whatever is necessary, get that. But I got a letter from YouTube. Well, not a letter, but anyway, what would you want to call it? A blast. They said, congratulations on your what? I've been a member since 2006. Okay. No, wait. I know I've been on there longer than that. But I mean, I guess in my recognition, nobody noticed my videos until then. But I'll say back then they said since 2006 I've been a member of this, and since 2006 to now, I mean, come on, wow, that's crazy. I mean, I only got 63 subscribers, which I'm not going to complain about because I know I should have been out there working and pumping up my page and doing things like that, which I feel that is necessary. But a conversation came up one time. My ex-girlfriend said that, is there any way that you can make money on, like live or not live, but anyway, just on these social media channels and videos and stuff like that? Yeah, there are. There's places that's been proving it right now. There's like people make $1,000 a week extra money just making, appearances on like live videos, stuff like that. And I mean, that's cool when people can do that. I'm not gonna say that little bitty pay for clicks and stuff like that won't make no money, but I mean, if you get part of Google AdSense or whatever like that, I don't know how to. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get that thing together where it's like advertised. Somebody's gonna be coming to my channel. But you got to have some product. That's all it is. You got to be marketable. That's the thing with you working on your brand. You want to become a brand, and that's what really it's all about. People notice you and stuff, and you giving people what they want. You got to be able to give the people not what they. Well, you need to be able to give people what they need, but not sometimes it comes to the point where you got to give people what they want. Because sometimes people don't want everything you got. That's why you got to be able to come up with something that they're going to want. Whatever it is that you're giving out, whatever you got, they're going to want that. All right. So what I'm saying is my platform right now is live. If I take this down, I can go back and edit it and take things out. But I think until then, I'm going to let it stay like it is. I get phone calls while I'm in the middle of talking to you all. And that's the problem. I may be saying something and certain people see my videos. If they don't like what I'm doing, don't come to my channel. They won't know. I'm not putting my business out on the street. Nobody does that. And my friend, he says, well, you live, right? Yes, I know I'm live. That's the way it's supposed to be. If you don't like what I'm doing, don't come there. You can be anywhere else in the world, but you decide to come in my video or come and see my channel. So I'm just saying, that's up to you. If you can and realize what I'm doing, you can subscribe. Find a way to say, okay, put this out. Let them know that you got somebody that's actually talking about something, that actually knows some things and stuff like that. But like I said earlier, I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing in order to appease you or make you feel good about something. I'm upset right now because I got a memory card that I'm looking for. And the reason why I'm trying to find it, because I do need it, is a 256 gigabyte memory card. I ain't got nothing on it right now, but some videos I need to download, whatever. Get it off of there so I can have some more space to create videos. Because as long as I'm doing what I'm doing right now, I don't have any subscribers. I need 1,000 subscribers to go live, and I won't really need it. I'll just use my phone. But until then, I'm not going to be able to do anything. But I'm going to find it. If I find the thing, even by the time I move out of this place, whatever, 256, I think maybe I put in one in my phone, one in my tablet, something like that. I don't know. Hell, I got to figure this out, but I need to get the card. I don't know where that. I know I got it, though. I got to get. I mean, really, it does make a big difference, but I'm not gonna worry about it because that's what a lot of things we do. Sometimes we worry about things and it ain't really that big of a situation. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 11:39 p.m.
Okay, 11:39. All right. So anyway, I'm not getting anybody on my channel right now. Maybe I need to go and put somebody up on it. Let them know I'm broadcasting. Because until they find out, they won't never know. You know, that's the thing about it. You got to let people know that you're on broadcast. And, man, so much stuff got to be done. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see on tag. Slow motion for me. Oh shit! I forgot to tell my brother about the this trip. Nothing. What? Chilling. What? Damn. They broke your box. Oh shit. My.
Yeah, I like this little song.
Hey Trillian. What's up? What's up? Hey you. Don't turn it down. You like that little song, huh? No, you like that little song. Don't turn it down now. Are you liking it?
But I can hardly hear you. It's like there's almost an echo.
Okay.
But I'm not.
Well,
No.
you like that little song. Play that little song. Enjoy that song. How you doing?
Man, I'm gonna listen to all kind of music. Some more songs that's gonna come on I like.
Okay.
I don't know what they saying. I just like music.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it
How
too.
was your day?
Oh God, you know, I told you I gotta change my name to Jesus because they always talking about me. Something going wrong at work. You gotta, yeah, I don't have to change it.
They always
Yeah.
talk about you at work.
Nah, they blame me for something that I always do. They blame me for something. What's up, fresh hippie? Red, black, fresh black hippie. Yeah, they said because my name came up in there, I didn't sign out the computer. And I'm like, wait a minute. I know I signed out the computer. I came home and I got stuff on my computer. I'm like, they stuff popping up on my computer at home. So they blaming me for some shit that Microsoft got. I can't even say nothing about it. It's like Microsoft got this thing. If you sign in the computer, it can like change your devices and make it think that you using the device at work. So I'm not touching that damn computers at all. I'm gonna bring
They
my
think you breaking into their system or using unauthorized computer stuff.
yeah. Yeah, but the thing about it is, I'm the one that installed the software. I'm the computer guy. I'm the tech that had to put the shit together. How the fuck am I not supposed to be on the computer? I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna tell them, look, y'all figure that out to yourselves. I'm gonna tell y'all in a minute. I'm gonna bring my own computer. I won't even touch y'all computer. I'm like, you can't tell me not to bring it because I have to do this anyway. It's my computer. You can't tell me not to have my computer at work. Oh, I'm sorry. In my training program.
Thank you, babe. While you at work or in your training.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Now me not bring you down. I got a drink. I'm finna drink it, and I'm gonna get out your window. I'll get out your box because your box is broke. Who broke your box?
Come on.
Yeah. Nobody breaking my girl box. Hey, gotcha.
Oh, I'm your girl now? Hey, Monique, what happened to the mail lady?
What? The mail lady?
What happened to the mail lady?
The mail lady just got home. She already broke in my house and took my wine. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, she stole that wine and take that girl. So, yep. That's all right. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. I'm about to get.
Thank you for getting my box. I know your ass gonna get back in at some point, so I'm seeing a little bit better.
All right, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna holler at you later, but thank you.
All right.
Thank you for that drink. Pie. All right.
Honey, thank you for all the love. Everybody else, I'm sorry if I missed anybody come in as well. Sometimes it don't show. Everybody doing good, baby. Had to check in. That's my old school broadcast Frank Player. Trying to see how his day was. Hey, girls. Gerson. So, how long you got left at work? Let me see if I can stay on that long. How long you got left at work? Thank you. You an hour of me, right? But is it 12:45 where you are? You been drinking for tonight? You been drinking? Hey, Paula. Hey, Jermaine. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on the mic for a minute.
At least I'm gonna make this my goal. I'm gonna try to stay on this. You know you that mic. Hey, Jermaine. I'm in Texas as well. Hey y'all.
Yeah. So anyway, like I said, I might be on a phone call, hollering at my friends on another app. That's where I got development now. I have friendships with people on like these live videos and live apps. This one right now I'm talking about, this young lady makes like $1,000 extra a week just being on here. That's because they gift her. They gift her just because, that's what they do. But I'm going to use it as a different medium or platform to get my, what I'm saying is I'm getting my stuff out there. So anyway, I'm about to end this live broadcast because no one's coming in, and I'm just asking people to come in when they can, and if they get the opportunity, let's just see. Yeah. See, every time, that's the thing about it. We all can't be on this thing at the same time. You know, if everybody's on this thing, everybody has a certain time variance and certain time they can broadcast. Damn.
I made shrimp fried rice yesterday, so I just heated some of that up.
Yeah. So, like I said, everybody's a broadcaster nowadays and stuff, but this one here it allows you to do certain things. I need to check out and holler at my boy for a minute.
Thank you.
Mr. C.
No, I do not know who this is. Oh Lord, Sable D's here. Who are you?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what's up, man? You still streaming on YouTube?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, yeah, you already know. Don't have my live on there, man, because if we're playing music, you can get demonetized. I don't want that to happen to you.
Yeah, I just found that out. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I'm about to take that video down anyway. Mm-hmm. And that